What's up, everyone? On day two, we went from Caribou Cabins to the Best Western Gold Rush Inn in Whitehorse, Yukon. It's a pretty easy drive, around 7 hours, 388 miles, and yeah, the truck drove great. There was a lot of elevation change and really terrible roads, and it still handled everything pretty fine. Um, just little notes for everyone. 25 miles on each side of the border was super rough, and if you're driving this stretch during the winter, just be prepared to like triple what time you think you might need in order to drive safely. There's just so many frost heave signs. The roads constantly are going from paved to gravel, and there's just a lot of turns and like hills that you just have to navigate, especially if you're towing or you're pulling your home goods with you. Just before the actual border crossing, there's a cool little scenic area where you can like get out and read about the border. Your kids can just walk around and stretch their legs, and you can take some pictures with the Yukon sign and the Alaska sign. So that was pretty cool. Took advantage of that and just got them out of the car. And just some notes. When you're crossing the border, my kids were on my orders, and the border agent still asked for birth certificates. So make sure you bring those just for peace of mind, even though your kids are on your orders. And then for the pets, our dogs only needed rabies certificates and a microchip in order to enter Canada. And then if you're coming into Alaska, you will need a pet health certificate. And then just make sure you find out and do your research on wherever you're entering United States. As this footage rolls, for like just to show you guys how the road, just super dusty conditions during the summer, and then it's just constantly going from paved to gravel. So yeah, as we got to Whitehorse, it was a nice small town in Yukon. We decided to stay at the Best Western Gold Rush Inn. It was the best pet friendly hotel that my wife could find in the area, and it was awesome. We had there was a great cop presence, and just little notes for the hotel. We had to park on the street, but luckily we were there on the weekend, so the street parking was free, and we could just park in an area that we could see our car from our window, which is always great. And there was just a Tim Hortons and McDonald's and other things like that that you can eat at. And when we were leaving Whitehorse the next morning, I noticed there was about 10 cop cars outside. They were eating breakfast downstairs at the Gold Rush Inn, so that was awesome to see. It's really helped ease my anxiety as we were leaving, just to know that like there's a lot of cops in the area, and my car was being supervised while I was sleeping. Additionally, we had Tim Hortons literally a block away, so we were able to get coffee and donuts on our way out of Whitehorse to start the next leg of the drive. And yeah, tune into the video for day 3 to see what my son thought about Tim Hortons.